morning from Morocco.
There's an exciting race today. We are going from here, the very centre of Tangier, Grand Soko, all the way to Casablanca.
And as per usual, we're going to be testing two methods of transport against each other. I'm taking the Boraq train, which is the only high-speed rail service in Africa.
Well, I'm trying to be even more high speed by taking Royal Air Maroc. It's a short flight, it's quick, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat you.
Well, this race is particularly important because this December, the African Cup of Nations is going to be happening here in Morocco. And in fact, there are stadiums in both Casablanca and Tangier. So this is a journey that a lot of people are going to have to do.
Right, enough of your footy chat. I think it's time for us to start this race. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Right, a bit of a foot race to kick things off. He's got no chance of winning that one.
See you later, sucker. Okay, let's go. First up, we need to get a taxi.
Okay, so first things first, we've got to go and find some signal on my phone so I can order a cab to the train station. And this one is already lagging behind.
Well, it could be quite a disastrous start for Liam. Getting the Kareem app up and running last minute is a little bit tricky. My captain, Mohammed, is on his way, apparently. It looks very empty and quiet here. I hope that he is coming because I need to get on the road and get to the airport.
Okay, well, I can't actually get my taxi app to work right now, so I'm going to run back into the hotel that I was staying at last night and see if they can help me get a cab to the station.
Okay, car's here. This is good timing. Let's get going. Hello, how are you? Okay, just in case you couldn't tell, it's very early in the morning. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. I think I could be in for a winner here. Liam was struggling to get that app working on his phone to be able to get a cab to go to the train station. If he misses the next train and has to get a later one, I think I could be the winner. The roads are clear. Great going to the airport at this time of the morning. So, let's go.
Okay, well, after a little bit of waiting around, I'm very pleased to say I'm now in a taxi on my way to the station. It's about a 10-minute journey by car, and luckily there's no traffic at all at this time of morning.
Now, Liam is Mr. Football, which is why he mentioned the Cup of Nations, but it is also the World Cup that's going to be across, I think, Morocco, Spain and Portugal. So this race is going to be important for that too. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Hopefully we win the race. Great taxi driver, thought it was a little bit dodgy that he wanted me to come sit in the front with him because he said they get into fights with the normal taxi drivers, and if I'm sat in the front, they won't think he's a Kareem driver. Anyway, if that happens to you, not that dodgy, it was completely safe, but here we are at the airport. Better go check in. I am feeling pretty positive.
100. Thank you very much. Well, that was nice and easy in the end, and my taxi has dropped me right outside this rather grand terminal building. This is the Tangier main train station. It's going to whisk me all the way to Casablanca.
Okay, we're not trying to have any delays here. This is great. Very empty at the Royal Air Maroc check-in. Boarding pass secured, and guess what? I think I've got time to go and get a coffee. There's no cafe at the gate, so I'm going to have to get myself sorted right now here at this cafe, which looks kind of nice. Is Liam having a coffee right now? Doubt it.
Well, I'm just grabbing a quick coffee here in the Boraq lounge that came included with my first class ticket today. I paid about $30 for that, and the lounge itself, it's set across 2 levels. It's nice and spacious. You've got a coffee machine, there's water you can take from a big fridge. Not loads going on, but if you want a little place to come and relax before your train journey, this isn't bad at all.
Now I've done enough races to know that stopping to have a leisurely coffee and a pastry usually means some disaster is around the corner. But I'm just going to go with it. Slow the pace down. Also, the coffee here at Aero Cafe in Tangier Airport. Oh, stunning. Okay, I've had my fun, maybe too much fun, so now it's time to go through security and board my flight. Pray for no delays.
Well, there we go, stepping onto platform 6, and behind me we have my ONCF train ready to whisk me away high speed to Casablanca. Well, here we go, stepping on board this first class carriage for the first time, and I tell you what, it looks pretty cozy, pretty clean, pretty perfect. we have departed bang on time, which is going to be very, very important if we're going to have a chance of beating Nicky today. I'm very pleased to say that my first impressions of this space are fantastic. It feels so cozy, spacious. I was actually assigned a single seat, but I thought come and take up a nice four, given that the carriage is quite empty and I want to make full use of this experience. The seats are really comfy. I really like this sort of like red, warm design. They are plush. They have a nice amount of give to them. They are super wide and they come with these lovely big chunky armrests which are padded as well. You can also see the headrest is nice and enclosed. It gives a lot of support. You could also probably put a pillow in there if you wanted to add a little bit more cushioning. But then what I think is the best feature, you've got these little switches in your right armrest, and if I click that button in, you'll see the seat automatically start to recline. So if you want to have a nap, you want to get a bit more comfy, that is definitely the way to do it. And then on these seats of four, you have these nice cozy lampshades to provide a bit of additional light, and a huge big table which would be perfect for eating on, for working on. You can actually fold that to be a little bit smaller if you want a little bit more space for your legs. Each seat here in first class also comes with a charging socket, so if you want to get some juice in your phone and your laptop, then you've got options for that as well. And as mentioned, I'm currently in a four-seater, but there's plenty of different configuration options. So there are solo seats, there are seats where it's one-on-one facing each other, there are doubles, so no matter who you're traveling with, there's going to be an option for you. But today I'm very happy taking up all of this space to myself.
Pretty gorgeous out here on the apron. This is my first time actually ever flying Royal Air Maroc on this Embraer. It was meant to be an ATR, I think, but the Embraer is a treat, a 190. She's cute, she's fast, it's a jet. It was meant to be a propeller. I feel like that is going to work in my favor. Something very magical about this. The gorgeous breeze, the moon is right above me there, and this beautiful plane. This is the way to race to Casablanca. Hello, how are you? This is kind of unexpected. I wasn't meant to be on this specific aircraft, but I am very comfortable. It's in a 2-1 configuration, a little business class cabin of 4 rows. The reason I'm in business class is because I have an onward connecting ticket for the other video that we're making, which is a 2-cabin review on Royal Air Maroc, and we're going to be on the Dreamliner. But this feels dreamy too. Got a nice recline, a tray table. Quite happy here.
Well, we've just departed Kenitra station, which is the first of 2 stops en route to Casablanca today. The other one is Rabat, and it looks like daylight is starting to just about break through, but it is quite a foggy morning here in Morocco. Now, some other quick facts about the Al Boraq service. It began in 2018, so it's fairly modern. It actually uses the same technology as the TGV or Tangier trains in France. And actually, before this service was introduced, this journey from Tangier to Casablanca would take around 5 hours, and it only takes 2 hours and 10 minutes now. So you're basically halving that journey time, which for connectivity around the country is just super, super useful.
Okay, just heard from the captain. 40-minute flight time. We could be all right here. We could win. That's delicious. These are delicious. Even if I lose, I feel like I've smashed it today.
Well, the sun is certainly shining through now, and by my calculations, there's only about 20 minutes until I pull into Casablanca. From there, I need to find a taxi, and it's going to be a mad final dash to the Royal Palace. But so far, this journey's basically gone on without any hiccups. I just really hope Nicky might have hit a few snags along the way.
Okay, we've landed and we're 25 minutes ahead of schedule, which is great for me, but we're on a remote stand, which is going to cause definite delays getting on a bus, getting into the terminal. I can see the stairs coming. We could be all right. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye. Okay, we're here, Casablanca. Let's go. Okay, here's a cheeky bonus. When you land as a business class passenger, I seem to have some kind of little separate minibus, which I am vibing. Wow, this is the way to do it. Straight off the plane, onto a minibus. There are some airlines that do this, like Qatar, for example. I've experienced where they have a separate first or business class bus, but I was the only business class passenger, so I'm the only person on this coach. But this makes a massive difference when you're in a rush. There's nothing worse than getting off a plane first and having to wait 10, 20 minutes for everyone else to come off the plane and join you. And today I need it more than ever. Thank you. We're off. Honestly, that was stunning. This airport looks really nice, really empty, no delays, domestic flight, so no passport control. Now I just need to get in a car and get to that palace. Okay, we're out. It's a gorgeous fresh morning. There's a car somewhere here. I've just ordered a taxi. Must find him and get the hell out of here. Where is he? Okay, we're in the car with the lovely Hamza. We're gonna get on our way. We need to get there fast. So he says it's 35 minutes to get into town. If that's right, and we're not stuck in traffic or whatever, and Liam takes a minute to get from the station to where we're going, we could be in luck.
Oh, there we go, pulling into Casablanca. I need to get off this train as quickly as possible. Oh, there we go, stepping out into beautiful sunshine, but I've got no time to stand and enjoy that. I've got a race to win. Ooh, come on, where are the taxis? Where are the taxis? Oh man, these are always my least favourite parts of the whole race because I don't really know where I'm going. Tell you what, first impression of Casablanca looks absolutely stunning, but more importantly, I can see the taxi rank. Let's go. Do you take card or just cash? Okay, well, it's cash only and I don't have any cash on me, so I have to have a quick ATM stop, but the good news is I've made it into the taxi. Fingers crossed this is going to be fast enough. It feels like there is a fair bit of traffic around, which is the last thing that I want to see.
It looked like we were making excellent progress, but now traffic is slowing us down. It's pretty packed on the roads. It is about 8:30 in the morning. I guess it's like rush hour, but surely Liam's going to be stuck in the same kind of traffic. Getting nervous now though. Maybe that early landing is not going to be enough to do the job for us. The tension is mounting. We've actually hit some back streets to avoid the traffic. I think we're doing a great job here. I see empty roads ahead of me. That is what we like to see.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're entering the palace grounds now. This is a good sign. Well, there you go. That is the Royal Palace behind me over there. I can't get too close because the king is in today and they don't want me to film. But look at this. Beautiful Casablanca, and Nicky Kelvin is nowhere to be seen, which means it's a victory for the train. Get in.
Oh my God, traffic again. Come on. Oh, hello. Okay, car is here. We're almost there. I can see it right in front of me. It's really cute here. It's like little shops, little market, cafes. Oh, I see him.
Well, well, well. Look who it is.
I thought I had that one in the bag.
Mr. Silver Medal once again.
Well done.
Unlucky, mate.
Well done.
Woo! Victory! Get in.
He's done it again. Listen, you've got a knack for winning these races. Maybe I just picked the wrong mode of transport each time. It wasn't a million miles off, about 20 minutes between us. But Liam, tell me about it. How was it? What did it cost?
I'll tell you what, on the whole, I've had a fantastic journey today. So first of all, a very speedy 10-minute taxi from the hotel to the train station that cost $10 or thereabouts. And then the train experience itself. One, I had a lounge at the station, quick coffee, little relax before boarding. And then on board, we had a cozy, calm carriage. And most importantly, it took off right on time. I got a nice coffee and a pain au chocolat on board. And for a first class ticket, it was only $30, about $10 cheaper for the economy. And then finally, on arriving into Casablanca, a bit of a mad dash to get that final taxi, another $10, but ultimately, it got me here first, and that's what matters. Nicky, what about you? How was the flight?
Well, I found my experience lovely too. My cab to the airport, very easy to pick that up, cost me $10. It was then followed up with a great flight experience actually. The airport was super calm, very easy to check in. The flight in total cost about $100, but it will change day to day. It's a little bit hard to work out because my ticket actually goes all the way from Tangier through Casablanca to Paris in business class. It was about $500 US, but I'm gonna put about $100 value to that flight. I had a great coffee in the random little cafe in the departure hall. The flight itself was actually amazing. On an Embraer, big armchairs, 2-1 configuration. For a really short flight in business class, it was kind of special. I got tea poured like woo, you know, like that in the Moroccan style. Got some lovely bickies and cakes. We landed. The private minibus for business class passengers to get to the terminal was elite and really helped me on my way. We also landed early, and then it was straight to get a cab. Watch out for people trying to mess around with how you're paying on the Careem app. I nearly got scammed again, but that cab cost me $38 to get here. So in total, my whole experience for 148 bucks. To lose, not great. Experience, very good.
$50 for me, and I'm the winner. I think you all know what to do if you ever take this journey yourself.
Right, Liam, let's go grab a coffee because it's actually gorgeous around here. But then also we need to get in a car because we've got another video to make.
Royal Air Maroc 2 cabin.
Let's do it.